Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ratnika and this is Natural Vibrations. This is the twin flame reading for the next week, 10 days. I have done I'm gonna do this on camera if it's okay with you. I feel like being on camera today. I've picked cards for the divine masculine, which maybe the male or the female in the relationship, as well as for the divine feminine. And then I've picked cards for the union energy at this time. If you like, you can also check out the individual masculine insight and feminine insight that I do. That gives a little bit more about what each party needs to work on in order to get union. I apologize if the light keeps changing. It's a very cloudy day here today, and the sun keeps hiding. All right, let's jump right in. Just to let you guys know, these are general readings. If you wish to book a private reading, you can log on to my website naturalvibrations.in, or you can email me. All details are listed below in the description box. All right, the overall energy for the divine masculine this week is abundance. Abundance. The divine masculine is feeling really nourished and fulfilled at this time. He's going to start seeing abundance in every area of his life, and he's going to start being grateful for that. This could be in work, this could be in life, it could be love, it could be money. In just general, he's just feeling nourished and abundance all around him. And I think that's the best part. He's realizing that he is truly blessed and that he can get everything that he wants. The divine feminine's overall energy at this time is time out. So the divine feminine at this time is probably feeling a lot of that energetic shift that we've been facing. I've mentioned this in my love reading as well. I've not been able to sleep. I've been getting aches and pains from situations that I thought didn't exist anymore. These are all signs of ascension, and honestly, we are going through this period of ascension. So it is time to sort of just take it easy. The divine feminine don't need the divine feminine don't need to sort of like really push things this week. They need to spend some time taking it easy, take some time out, and just sort of reconnect with themselves. Maybe just relax and do something that helps them go through this situation. Just take a time out. For the union energy, we've got individuality. That's the overall energy. And it's card 11. This talks about how it's important for both the masculine and the feminine to work on their own individuality. We keep focusing on union, but we have to first become full, like cohesive, full people on our own. Like each part needs to be whole before we can come together. And I think that's the most important thing. We need to start focusing on ourselves and what makes us that awesome individual human being, whether it's to pursue a passion, whether it's to I don't know, do something that makes your heart sing with joy. Whatever it is, you need to figure out what works for you. But it's time to focus on what is your mission work, what makes you happy, and why you're here on this planet. So we all do focus on union, but right now it's time for us to focus on ourselves. So let's see what the divine masculine is feeling in his spiritual. We've got love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. So I feel that this goes hand in hand with the abundance card. The divine masculine in his spiritual self is feeling love. He's feeling love for his divine feminine, and he feels totally connected to the divine feminine. This is what I'm getting. In his spiritual self, I feel like it's sort of like a union of hearts. He feels like you got like the divine masculine and feminine completely and totally in sync. You know what I mean? So I feel like the divine masculine is just feeling pure, intense love for his divine feminine at this time. And he's realizing that how blessed he is, how there's love all around him, and how he is so, he's like abundant, he's got abundance all around him. And abundance can also be in sense of love. So he does feel like he's completely and totally surrounded by love, which is great. The divine feminine has spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So the divine feminine in her spiritual plane is is still acknowledging, and she's been here before and she's still added this week, that we have this deep spiritual connection. I feel like I think a lot of us went through this period of doubt because of the energies bringing up past doubt. A lot of purging was happening. I know I felt it. I feel now we're at this place where we've sort of gone back to our center, where you're like, okay, all that fear has come out, all that bullshit has come out, and now I feel like we're meant to be again spiritually in the 5D. I feel connected, and I feel that love for my divine masculine, and I know that this connection is strong. So I feel like we have gone through that major purging. Some people may still be going through it, but for a lot of us, we've gone through that fear, gone through that doubt, gone through that purging stage, and now we're sort of coming back into, yes, this is meant to be, this is supposed to be, this is going to happen. The divine masculine in his mental plane has got like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So the divine masculine in his mental is trying to be more loving. Now, the thing is, this is also an advice card. He wants love. He wants to see that love from the divine feminine. And the universe is advising him is that if you want to see that love in the outside world, you gotta feel it within. I feel this talks about a lot self-love for the divine masculine. I feel like he needs to start truly loving his new self. He is also going through a transformation. A lot of the old stuff has been let go, and he is, becoming a new version of himself. So he needs to start loving himself. And he's going to start slowly doing that because he desperately wants his divine feminine to love him. But at the same time, he needs to start loving himself, because if he doesn't, how can it be reflected back? That's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So this is where he's at. And I hope he starts working on loving himself. The divine feminine in her mental has got get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So mentally, the divine feminine feels really ready to get back together with the divine masculine. She's like, the spiritual connection is there. I can't wait to reconnect with him. I really just want to hear from him. I want to understand what he's going through. I want to get to know the new version of the divine masculine. So the divine feminine in her mental state is ready to meet the divine masculine. She really just wants to connect and talk and understand and express her views. The divine masculine in the 3D, we got two cards. One is love makes the difference. Love can heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So I feel like the rest and relaxation card sort of mirrors the divine feminine, where he might have also gone through a lot and now he just needs to take a little bit of time out. And that's what he's trying to do. Even though he's feeling all of these things, in the physical, he's not really making a move because he's just he's tired. He's gone through a lot emotionally and spiritually and energetically. So he's sort of just taking a little bit of time off and chilling out. But at the same time, he is trying to heal the past wounds. He is trying to let go of the past shit that has hurt him. Love makes the difference. He is trying to heal the past, which is what we want him to do. He's not making a move in the physical, but he is making great strides energetically. He is trying to forgive whatever it is that he is holding on to. He could be against the feminine, against himself, against the world, against his family. Whatever it is, he's trying to let that go, which is great. I feel like I've been saying this for a while, but I do feel like April, I feel like the next few months, it's just, something is gonna happen. I don't know, that's the feeling I get. And I feel it for, not just for me, but for like a lot of people. I know a lot of people have come into union, but I feel the energies are still moving there. The divine feminine in her physical has got physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than tender love, a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone. The divine feminine just wants to be held in the physical. And I kind of relate to that. For some of us who haven't been with somebody for a long time, I'm not talking about just sex in general. I'm talking about that intimacy, that feeling of closeness, that feeling of, I don't know, just lying down next to each other and watching TV, whatever it is, or getting a hug from somebody. I feel like the divine feminine are really craving that intimate feeling, and that's okay. We're really wanting And it can also be from a friend. It doesn't have to be from a lover. But we are definitely craving that feeling that there's somebody else around you, somebody who's loving you, somebody who's giving you a hug, holding you, just giving you that sense of security and intimacy that we're lacking. And I feel like a lot of divine feminine are missing that right now. So, I mean, it's okay. You should do what I do, get a dog. You get a lot of physical touch there. It keeps licking you. Now, for the union energy, we already discussed we've got individuality. So it's time to focus on our own mission work, on all the things that make us happy individually, becoming whole parts so that we can come into union. From the whispers of love, we've got be supportive, make genuine effort to show you care. I feel this talks about being supportive of. So this has two meanings. I feel like it could be supportive of each other, of your divine counterparts' work that they're doing and the time that they're taking. But I also feel like I'm getting a sense that it's like, be supportive of yourself, of your own dreams that you want to pursue. I feel like the divine masculine and the divine feminine may be wanting to do different things, maybe wanting to pursue different things. And the universe is saying is obviously support each other's dreams, but support your own dreams. Now it's time for you to just do that makes you happy. If you want to play an instrument and become a musician, do that. If you want to, like, I don't know, be a healer, do that. Whatever it is, be supportive of your own dreams. It could even be something as small as, hey, I'm gonna, I don't know, exercise every day. Whatever it is, you gotta be supportive of yourself first before you can have anybody else support your dreams. So just, be supportive of yourself. And the overall guidance advice for divine masculine and divine feminine's union we've got is gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start attracting prosperity and abundance. So I feel this goes back to the divine masculine's card of abundance, as well as this is the advice for the divine feminine. We have achieved so much. We have come so far. And this journey is long. That doesn't mean that we haven't achieved a lot so far. You need to start being grateful. Wake up every morning by listing out things that you're grateful for. Every time you're upset, every time you're worried, every time you're anxious, start listing out things you're grateful for. The energy will change. At the end of the day, even if union doesn't happen in the next 10 years, you have grown. We are all grown. We've all grown. We've all learned so much. It's time for you to be grateful for that. You got to focus on your own individual needs right now. Focus on being supportive of your dreams and start being grateful for how far you've come, and then see how things move forward. All right. I hope this reading resonated with some of you. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing my channel. And if you are new viewer, please do like and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. Take care. Bye.